Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in the Allahabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to the series of lectures of Intermediate First Year Maths B. In the last classes, we have been seeing the different concepts of straight lines. Today, we are going to discuss a different theorem, that is foot of the perpendicular theorem in a straight lines. That is, given that q of h comma k is the foot of the perpendicular, the foot is, if this is the perpendicular line, then this is the foot of this p on this line. Then he is telling that there is a foot of the perpendicular from this point on a straight line. Then he is telling us to prove this is equal to this and this is equal to this. Okay, shall we solve? Let us see that. See here, we all know that the slope of this PQ and this line are always perpendicular to each other. That is, the slope of PQ is multiplied by the slope of this equation to give -1. Is it clear? Now, what is proof? Given the line joining P of x1 comma y1 and Q of h comma k is perpendicular to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Is it clear? Then the product of these slopes is equal to -1. The slope of the first line, that is m1 m2 is equal to -1, we know that. Yes, what is m1 here? The slope between these 2 points, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into the slope of this line is minus a by b. Is it clear? Let us simplify that, let us cross multiply and let us see. Here k minus y1 by h minus x1 is equal to -1 by minus a by b. Is it okay? I have sent this to that side, minus minus get cancelled, it becomes b by a. Now let us cross multiply, let us interchange, it becomes k minus y1 by b will come to the left hand side in the denominator and this h minus x1 will go that side divided by a. Is it clear? Did we prove these both? H minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b, right? Since those are ratios and those both are equal, let us assume it to be some lambda. Let us equate to both of them to lambda and let us find the values of h and k and substitute in the given equation. Okay, let us see. See here, k minus y1 by b is equal to lambda and let us equate these both. H minus x1 by a is equal to lambda. Is it clear? Now let us cross multiply. This becomes k minus y1 is equal to b lambda, h minus x1 is equal to a lambda. Here we get k is equal to b lambda plus y1, h is equal to a lambda plus x1. Is it clear? We know that this h and k values, they pass through this particular line. Okay, h comma k passes through this line. Therefore, let us substitute q of h comma k in this. We know or given ax plus by plus c equal to 0 passes through q of h comma k. Let us substitute those values in this. Let us see what we will get. That is a into h is a lambda plus x1 plus b into y1 plus b lambda plus c is equal to 0. Let us simplify it. We can take this a square, we can take lambda common here, a square lambda, right, b square lambda, ax1 plus by1 plus c equal to 0. Let us see what we will get. A square plus b square into lambda plus ax1 plus by1 plus c. ax1 plus by1 plus c is equal to 0. Is that right? Let us keep this lambda on the left side and send remaining to the right hand side. It becomes lambda is equal to, let us take this whole term to the right hand side. It becomes minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. Is it clear? From this first equation and this second term, we can conclude that these both are equal, that is h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root a square plus b square. Is it clear? Okay. Shall we revise it again? See here, given that q of h comma k is the foot of the perpendicular from p of x1 comma y1, that is, if there is a perpendicular line and if this q of h comma k is a foot of this perpendicular line to this given line. Okay. Now see here, he is asking us to prove this thing, h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by a equal to, this is the given proof. Let us see what to do. See here, given the line joining this line, that is p of p and q is perpendicular to this ax plus by plus c. Is it okay? Now what is the condition we know? The slope of this into slope of this is equal to minus 1, right. Let us find the slope. See here, the slope of the first line PQ, that is k minus y1 by h minus x1, right, into slope of this line, that is minus a by b is equal to minus 1. Let us cross multiply and let us equate it to lambda. Okay. This is how we got this. If we simplify this to get the values of h and k, we know that this h and k lies on this equation. Let us substitute in this and find the value of lambda. Finally, we get this is equal to this. Okay. This is how we find the foot of the perpendicular theorem. Let us find the next theorem, that is image theorem. Okay. Here this is the second theorem, that is the image theorem. Given that if q of h comma k is the image of a point, that is, if this is the image, that is, this point is making an image on the opposite side, that is, this distance is equal to this distance. Is it clear? That is image, right, which we have seen. This is the refracting surface, that is, through which it has to form the image. Okay. With respect to the straight line, this straight line, then he is asking us to prove this. Okay. This is almost all similar to the foot of the perpendicular, but what is the difference we will see is, in the last thing we have seen that this point is the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, we have found that and we have substituted in this. Here this point is the midpoint of these 2 points. Okay, and we will substitute in this equation. Let us solve it. See here, proof is that the slope of this PQ is perpendicular to the slope of ax plus by plus c. Then what is the condition? Here the line joining p of x1 comma y1 and q of h comma k is perpendicular to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Then the product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. What is the slope of this? Let us say m1, the slope of the second line is m2. Let us substitute in that. What is the slope of m1? That is k minus y1 by h minus x1 into slope of this is minus a by b, that is equal to minus 1. Is it okay? Let us cross multiply the same thing which we will get, we have seen in the last time, right. Let us do that. K minus y1 by h minus x1 is equal to minus 1 by minus a by b, this minus minus get cancelled, we will get b by a. Is it clear? Let us cross multiply and we will get k minus y1 by b is equal to h minus x1 by a. Is it okay? Is it clear till here? This is k minus y1 by b into h minus x1 by a. Now let us see the point here, this point, the point which is here, this midpoint, let us assume that this midpoint as m. Okay. This m midpoint is the midpoint of p and q. In order to substitute in this, we have to find the values of h and k. Same, let us assume it to be lambda. From this, let us find the values of h and k. See here, let us equate these both, we get k minus y1 by b equal to lambda, and if we equate these both, we get h minus x1 by a equal to lambda. Is it clear? Now let us solve the values of h and k here. What is k here? The same thing which we have seen last time, that is k is equal to y1 plus b lambda and h is equal to a lambda into, I mean this x1 will go that side, that is x1 plus a lambda. Is it clear? This k comma h is q point. Then what is this m? M is a midpoint of p of x1 comma y1 and q of h comma k. What is the midpoint formula? X1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. What is x1 here? That is x1. What is x2? That is h. What is h? x1 plus lambda, that is by 2 comma h comma k is the q point. Then we will get second term, that is y1 plus y2. y1 plus, what is y2? That is k. What is k here? y1 plus b lambda whole divided by 2. This will become 2x1 plus a lambda by 2, 2y1 plus b lambda by 2. Is it okay? This midpoint is being passed through by this equation, that is here ax plus by plus c equal to 0 passes through m. Now, we will substitute the value in the equation, that is in this equation, a into 2x1 plus a lambda by 2 plus b into 2y1 plus b lambda by 2 plus c is equal to 0. Let us take the LCM as 2 and send that side. It becomes 2ax1 plus a square lambda plus 2by1 plus b square lambda plus 2c is equal to 0. Is clear? Now, we will take the lambda on the left hand side and we will send remaining all other terms to the right hand side. Here we get a lambda is common for a square and b square, that is a square plus b square into lambda is equal to, we will send this 2ax1, 2by1 and 2c to the right hand side, that is minus of 2ax1 plus 2by1 plus c, right. What is the value of lambda here? Lambda is, here we can take 2 common here, this is 2c, that is minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. From this 1 and 2 we can equate as h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by under by a square plus b square. Is it clear? This is how we solve image theorem and the foot of the perpendicular theorem. Why are these theorems important is, whenever we do a perpendicular straight lines, if we want to find the point of intersection without knowing the equation, is it clear? We may know or we may not know. Based on that condition, we will define this two problems. Let us define each example on foot of the perpendicular and image. Okay, let us see that. Now, see here. Here the question is given as find the foot of the perpendicular from this particular point to this equation. See here, this point is x1 comma y1 and this equation is in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Is it clear? Now, what is the formula of foot of the perpendicular? That is h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. In this sum, we have to find the values of h and k. Is it clear? Let us find out. Now, see here, h minus, what is x1 here? Minus 1 by, what is a? The coefficient of x, that is 5, that is equal to k minus, what is y1 here? 3 by, what is b? The coefficient of y, that is minus 1, that is equal to minus of a 5 into x1 is minus 1 plus, what is b? Minus 1 into, what is y1? 3 plus, what is c here? Minus 18, okay, divided by a square plus b square. Is it clear? That is 5 square plus minus 1 whole square. Let us simplify this and find the values of h and k. Let us do that. See here, h plus 1 by 5 is equal to k minus 3 by minus 1, that is equal to minus of minus 5 minus 3 minus 18 divided by 25 plus 1. Is it right? Are we doing it correctly? Now next step, that is, let us equate these both terms. What is this becomes? Minus 5 minus 3 minus 18. How much is it? Minus 26. Minus into minus plus 26 divided by 26. This both get cancelled and becomes 1. Here it is h plus 1 by 5, that is equal to k minus 3 by minus 1. Let us equate these both and equate these both. Okay, let us do that. See here, then it becomes h plus 1 by 5 is equal to 1, k minus 3 by minus 1 is equal to 1. Can you understand this? See here, then we will get the values of h as, here it is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, k is minus 1, if 3 goes that side it becomes plus, 3 minus 1 is 2. Therefore, the foot of the perpendicular h of h comma k equal to 4 comma 2. Is it clear? Similarly, we will find the image of this particular point on this equation. What is the formula of image? That is same as the foot of the perpendicular, but with a minus 2 here. Is it okay? Let us do that. Here h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b equal to minus 2 into a x1 plus b y1 plus c by a square plus b square. Let us substitute the values in that. That is h minus, what is x1 here? 1 by what is a, coefficient of x 2, that is equal to k minus what is y, minus 2 by what is b, minus 3, that is equal to minus 2 into a, what is a here? 2, 2 into 1 plus what is b, 3 into y1, that is minus 2 plus 5. Is it clear? Okay. Now see here, what is the value of a? 2 square plus minus 3 ka square. Let us simplify it. It becomes h minus 1 by 2 equal to k plus 2 by minus 3, that is equal to minus 2 into 2 minus into minus plus 3 2s are 6 plus 5 by 2 square is 4 plus 3 square is 9. Is it clear? Now let us see here, minus 2 into 6 plus 5 plus 2 is 13, 4 plus 9 is also 13, 13 get cancelled, we will get minus 2. Okay. Is it clear? Now let us equate these both and these both. Let us solve it. This becomes h minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 2 and k plus 2 by minus 3 is equal to minus 2. Let us cross multiply and solve the value for h, that is h minus 1 equal to minus 4, h is equal to minus 3. Here k plus 2 is equal to 3 2s are 6, minus into minus plus. Is it okay? Therefore, k becomes how much? 4. Therefore, image h comma k is equal to minus 3 comma 4. Is it clear? This is how we find the foot of the perpendicular and image of a straight line. This is how we find the foot of the perpendicular and image of a particular point with respect to a given straight line. Okay. In this class, we have discussed about the foot of the perpendicular and the image theorems with its problems. Okay. Let us discuss the other topics of the straight lines in the next class. Thank you.